Okay, we've come full circle. I was actually gonna go to bed, but then I realized after I just finished the last chapter, 122, exactly where I was and what was right around the corner. And lo and behold, I can go to bed without doing this. I can end just on 122. Where we are is a special place to me and something I felt like I just wanted to share. This is how it all started. Beastars chapter 123, Our Tales After Images of Each Other is the chapter that was shared with me that got me into Beastars, you know? I remember it like it was yesterday. It was one of those nights. It was just me by myself, you know, just alone, chilling by myself, going through the motions as usual, browsing Reddit, and I got into a conversation with someone online, right? And they were telling me about this series they thought I might like, this manga series that's getting an anime adaptation pretty soon, and I should read the manga. Um, if it's something I'd be interested in, I was like, well, um, I like new things. Like if you could sell me on it, like tell me the premise. They told me the premise. I was like, it was interesting. All right, that's interesting. Animals, okay. I've got nothing against that. Sounds good. The premise sounds interesting, but I was like, okay, so if it's been out for a while, I'll do it if you can impress me. If you can show me something that will impress me. He's like, okay, what do you want to see? Do you want to what? Do you want action? Do you want something that shows you the finer details of the world? Like, what are you looking for? I was like, well, like any work of art, like I'll go all the way and do the entire thing if you can show me something that can move me, right? Like, show me that it's actually worth it, you know? Because I was asking them, what makes the series so good to you, to where you feel I should read it, you know? So they said, hold on, I'll be right back. And then they sent me a link to this chapter here. And then I read this chapter and, well, I cried after this chapter. For the first time in a very long time. It just struck a chord with me, and that's when I knew that this series was something special that I just had to share with, whoever would listen, you know? That person gave me something I didn't even know I needed, you know? I say I cried. That's not a bad thing. The contrary, it was actually a good thing. Because for a long time, I felt kind of empty and dead inside. And this series has given me a lot of perspective. And in a lot of takeaways to even improve my own life, you know? So, I thank that person for that. So yeah, let's share the chapter. Let's get started. So we get a nice color page here. Um Yafa discovers Legosi's relationship with Haru. Don't underestimate the friendship of Room 701. So yeah, this chapter is really good. This is one of the chapters that I actually know by that I actually know by heart, right? Cuz my starting point was literally this chapter 123 and then chapter 1. So anything past this point mystery. But this is the chapter that did it for me. That did it for me. That got this whole thing started. Okay, so let's go. Get on my back, Voss. Jack's picking up speed. Do you think Legosi's is already there? Calm down, we haven't seen him since forever. But that's no reason to get all excited. You're embarrassing yourself. Lively footsteps. They've arranged a meeting with Legacy. Right? Because Legosie's always composed like he's an adult and I'm a little kid. That's kinda aggravating. Exactly, we've gotta play it cool today. We're third year high schoolers now. Life is just life is just moving on for these guys. Legosie's doing his thing out of school and they're still making their way in school. So there he is. Hey Legosie. So they're having a little meetup today. Be cool. They're not gonna be cool. These are Legosie's boys. They spent 5 years together, 5 years rooming together, and all of a sudden Legosie's not there. He's moved on to other things. He's in a different chapter of his life right now, and so are these guys. Play it cool. A male-like reunion. Legit. When you haven't seen your homies in forever. This is exactly this. This scene right here, perfectly illustrated. Long time no see. And those tails, look at them go. Canines are apt to intimately sniff their friends to confirm their smells. Could have been more awkward if they're not sniffing each other's butts. A cool reunion, not with that smell. How have you been, you big bad wolf? I'm hanging in there. How's living alone working out for you? I'm dirt poor. What about you guys? Aw, oh, man. That got real quick. Okay. I'm dirt poor. What about you guys? We finished our advancement exams. We're third years now. Voss has been using your bed since you left. He only takes up 150th of your bed, though. Because he's so small. Little one's Voss. 701 isn't really the same without your suffocating wolf stench. We miss it, especially Jack. Oh. I'm glad you're all doing well. It feels like I'm back at school. Is that what you're thinking? Right? Well, treasure that thought, Legosi. Because today, we're gonna go wild at Beast Strike. Ah, Beast Strike, this place. Know exactly what this place is. Look at all the disharmony in the structure. The way it sticks out from all the other buildings. It's just like our feral instincts. This is the one place they can go where they can just be themselves. It's not just dogs, it's like a bunch of other animals that are in here as well that have environments specifically suited for them. So I'll show you in. Since I already know what happens in this chapter. Let's see. I haven't been to Beast Strike in a while. I don't know if I can go in there again, Jack. Pardon me. Sorry. He looks familiar. You know, it struck me as kind of weird that this guy bumped by now. It reminded me of Louie's dad. I don't think that was Louie's dad though. Oguma, I believe. Don't worry. Even that elite businessman looking gentleman goes to Beast Strike. Yeah. Alright, it's time for us to let loose. Get wild. Get feral. Wild. Feral. The more animals got older, the more these two words were associated with shame. Like this. Would you please stop scratching your table? Or this. Alright, so this is like a leopard or something scratching the table. Or this. I want to do my makeup, but that raccoon's making a mess in the sink. Raccoons like to wash their hands. She's been washing her hands for 10 minutes. Especially when they're going through changes in the body. The boss is wearing that bag again. Maybe he's trying to remember his mom's kangaroo's, you know what. What, her pouch? Lots of shame. So he just puts a bag over his head as a form of comfort, like he's back in the pouch. The good old days. That's hilarious. They suppress their feral instincts on a daily basis. So we've got a kangaroo corner in the bag, And then we have a scratching post for the big cats. It's like pretty much a bigger version of the environments that they have at school, like the wolf room for instance, or the arctic room for those polar bears. You're doing a good job rising. You're doing a good job rising, Maru. Oh, you too, Dairy. Squirrel rising machine so they can run up. And then, what's this? A hawk corner, catch the light. Animals to beast strike. This is so cool. This chapter is what got. See, this chapter is actually what got me into their world. Like, this was. Whoever chose this chapter for me was a mad lad, an absolute genius, because this is just so interesting. This is what got me interested in the world of Beastars, right? Did I say Beastars or Beast Strike? I'm pretty sure I said Beastars, but I was looking at that sign. Um, yeah. It just sold me on a world where animals are, because one of my worries coming into this series was like, is it a Zootopia knockoff? Because the same questions I had for the world of Zootopia kind of got laid to rest and answered by having this world, because they're two separate places, right? But this world is more realized than Zootopia. This is a world of, this is like Zootopia without any of the optimism that's in it, you know? This is Zootopia done right. The not kid friendly version of it. But, you know, Zootopia isn't even in Beastars' league whatsoever. Still a good movie, but this is better. This is better. Okay. The corner of the Ernest Canine family is quite particularly elaborate. Canine corner, give and take. Alright, so this is a machine where they it's like a pitcher machine. Like, have you ever been to like a what's it called? Like a baseball corner or something, where you know it shoots a ball out and then you hit it. It's like that, only the dogs catch it. They sit there intently and wait, and they wait for this to pitch a ball towards them so they can retrieve it. And it's so intense too. Look at them. They want to fetch. Oh, calm down. That's just a feint. Why is it playing cat and mouse with us? Hurry up. What's taking so long? I'm gonna whack my tail off. I'm gonna whack my tail off my butt at this rate. What gives? And then it shoots it. They're like, oh, there it goes, there it goes, there it goes. Go, go, go. Got it. Legosi caught it. Put it back, put it back, put it back, put it back. You want me to do it? You want me to do it? Who else? Who else? You're the one with the ball. Hurry, don't keep the machine waiting. This is something only a canine can understand. The pleasure of catching and throwing a ball and bringing it back to where it was. And he just puts it in. Look at the... Look at this. It's like beautiful to them. Like, hurry. Look at him waiting in the corner. Intently. Ta-da! Amazing. You did... How did you get the ball in so quickly? Words can't express how grateful we are. Yes! Look at their tails. This is how all canines spend their sessions in the canine corner. They aim to serve. They love to please. So the machine is like giving them praise for doing a good job. And they just eat it up. That's hilarious. It feels so good to be a canine. It's so much fun being in Beast Strike with my friends. So, washing all our sweat away in the top floor bathhouse. Is this heaven or what? I feel that. We used to go here when we were at school together. Takes me back. Thanks a lot for inviting me here today. I'm glad all of Room 701 came along. I wanted all of us to have fun together before we have to focus on our college entrance exams. College entrance exams. I see. Are you guys deciding what path you're gonna take? Not like we have a choice. We're not outlaws like you. Hmm. These five will soon go their separate ways. That's obvious. Alright, so this is the part when I first started reading this manga. What's coming up next is actually what sold it for me specifically. Like the world building and stuff, but and during the beginning was great and super entertaining to read. But this is the part, these moments of levity and moments of quiet, right? It hit it hit really close to home. Um, because this is something that anyone can relate to. You know, growing up, right? Like you're in the you wouldn't think about it while you're in the moment, but these are the moments right here that you actually look back on and you cherish, like the moments with your friends, right? Moments with your very close friends. And look at Legacy, the look on his face. Like it's a look of worry, like they're gonna go their separate ways. That's obvious. But will he see them again after that? That's a scary thought. It really is. Because I don't know who's watching it. What demographic? You can be an adult, or you could be a teenager, like middle school or high school, and the prospect of leaving what you've known all these years to go pursue something else away from the familiar. That's scary. It's hitting harder because Lego's isolated and separated himself from them, right? Legacy's had a hard life. He really has. But this right here, it's just relatable. Alright, let me go back. The five will soon go their separate ways. That's obvious. Yet somewhere in my heart, I felt that they were always going to stay in room 107. I'm sorry, 701. Guys, can we still hang out even when we're grown up? It. Mm, s- mm. What? What are you talking about? Of course we can. We're all canines here. Just call us anytime. Anytime you want, and we'll be there. I don't know about catching balls at Beast Strike when we're grown up, though. Yeah, that's awesome. Look how they just come to. Look how they just come to. They're awesome friends. They just reassure him, right? And that's such a wholesome question from Legacy. This is the moment. These are the moments where Beastar shines, right? Sure, there's political drama and stuff like that, but Beastars is a series that has a lot of heart to it. And I haven't seen this small stuff like this question. I haven't seen this question asked anywhere else, like in no other media whatsoever, right? And then how they just reassure their friend. Look at them. We're canines. You just call us anytime you want and we'll be there. Because what are friends for, right? So wholesome. And, yeah. Uh oh. Was that a ball? I forgot this part. Aw, I just bought those oranges. Oh, okay. You see it? Here's what's about to happen. There they go. We'll get them for you. Hey, no fair, guys. We'll get them. We'll get them to you right away. They're chasing the ball. They want praise, so they're running after it. That's hilarious. It's a perfect ending, honestly. Jack is the one left behind. A day about the value of friendship. Even when we're walking at different paths, we're all under the same sky. Absolutely beautiful. I love this chapter. It's just Man, I'm just so happy I got to. Man, I've come so far. We've come so far. Soviet us. We've come so far. Um, 123. I forgot how many chapters of Beastar there are, but this is what got me in, so I'm going to see it through to the end, and, you know, hope you guys enjoy the ride, because it's been really good. Um, yeah. So, I will see you guys during the next one. This has been Beastars Chapter 123, Our Tales After Images of Each Other. Well, it's etched into our skulls, but I call it the other thing. But I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments. Maybe share a memory you have of something this brought back to you. I don't know. I will see you then. Be nice to each other and be good. Bye now.